Happy New Year again. Welcome to another edition of the PulseWave Report with yours truly, the Outgo Capitalist, aka the Vulcan, coming to you live from PulseWaveTrading.com, home of the world famous PulseWave Price Trigger Reports. Ladies and gentlemen, you definitely are going to want to take advantage because our New Year sale, it ends on January the 7th, which is in 3 days. So you want to take advantage of that now. Go to PulseWaveTrading.com, type in your coupon code to save a bundle for the new year, and get ready to break bread with us. Without further ado, let's take a look at these charts, see where we are starting the new year off with. All right, so the first one we have coming up here is the E-mini S&P 500. Take a look at this. Now, before we begin, remember I did tell you what I was predicting. I said I believe that we were going to start off this year like we did in years past, where you rally up into the last trading day of the year, and then on day one of the first trading day of the new year, you have a sell-off or a correction, pullback, whatever you want to call it. And that's exactly what we saw today in these markets. Whatever the news stories that are running to try to say why it happened, this was going to happen regardless. I told you it was going to happen. All right. It's not that difficult to ascertain. You had all this run up, all this upside production from the rally alert back here with no correction or pullback. So today we start day one. And yes, we have a crash alert, and we're looking for downside production beyond the 3,600 trend line support. I believe we're going to get into the Kumo cloud and even drop below the Kumo cloud. I see major correction coming, possibly sub 3,400 in the S&P 500. Yikes. What about the next chart? This is the Euro Yen. Take a look at the Euro Yen. Crash alert here, narrow range inside day. Same, I think we're going to drop below the trend line support on here as bears are starting off the new year in control of this market. Next up, we have nat gas. Now we're starting to kick into the winter season. Here's your rally alert before the end of the year, and then here's the upside production. It made it to the trend line overhead resistance. Right now, bulls are still in control, but we're at a resistance point, and you're in the Kumo cloud of death. So you got to learn to take profits quickly, or at least tighten up your stops. So if this thing is going to run, you'll be able to take advantage. But I think we're going to see one of these and then a drop. So another leg down could be imminent in that gas. Taking a look here now at Facebook. Well, what do we have here? So we came into this one with a crash alert, and look at the downside production you got, but it stopped short right at the trend line support. So that's pretty much what we thought would happen. Now, you've been in this trading range and you haven't broken out of it. I think that the market is getting ready. I think it wants to break out of this. Either this market's going to break down, or it's going to try to rally back up and start trending north again. I'm thinking that since the bears are in control right now, they may be successful in taking the stock lower. So definitely something to watch there. What about the bond market that has been overly manipulated by the Federal Reserve Bank? Well, right now, the bank is in control of this market on the bullish term. Even in the longer term cycle has been down. Bulls are trying to get something going here, but it's looking like the bond prices are going to continue to fall, which means that bond yields will not have a choice but to ultimately rise because yields move inversely to the bond price. TLT is on its way down. Got problems in the bond market. What about Tesla? What is Tesla looking like starting the year off? Well, it's showing off, right? 750 is the initial target. Here's the rally alert here, and it's just been nothing but upside production. So when it comes to a stock like this, all you can do is trade what the market gives you. But just use those stops. You're gonna have to use the pop method to pop your way through this market. Okay. Next one we got here is Ethereum. So cryptos have been on the move, man. Here's the rally alert back here, and here's all your upside production. This Ethereum, it wants to go to 1200. I think that's where you're going with the Ethereum at this point. Let's see if we're right. All right, what about Litecoin? Is Litecoin finally trying to wake up? No, it's having problems. All right, so it's been shaky, on its way up. All right, here's the rally alert back here. Then you had this little pullback. Then you took off like a rocket again. Pullback, rocket, and now here we are for crash alert for tonight into tomorrow's trading. Around the 85 handle is the trend line support, and I think that's where the initial target's going to be on a down move. What about the Xrp Ripple? Well, you see you had this nice explosion from this rally alert back here. Then it's been all over the place. Then you got this sharp decline. Now you came into the new year for rally alert. And right now the bulls have Russell temporary control. But this bearish pointer back here is concerning. And you got the overhead trend line resistance. So I don't know if Ripple will be able to do it. So you just have to really monitor this one and use the pop method to pop your way through it, because you don't want to give back any profits that you may have gained. All right, here's Theta. Don't get this one requested too often. So here's what Theta is looking like. You came into the new year under the auspices of the rally alert. Now we have a crash alert for tonight into tomorrow's trading with Theta. And you're already below the trend line resistance. So I think we're going to try to fall below, or at least to, the Kumo cloud on this one. All right, next up we have gold. What's going on with the gold? Well, it started the new year off with a bang. All right, the bulls were already in control of the market. Here's your rally alert back here. And as you can see, all pullbacks have been bid up to this point in gold. I know it's one of those things, you just have to deal with it. Where are you going to go, though? You're going to get back up to that 2,000 handle? I don't know. But the market has come off from its highs, though. You got to admit that. It's come a long way down off those highs. Where we go from here is anybody's guess, but as with anything, use those stops. All right, what about the Nasdaq 100? Well, you got a crash alert for tonight into tomorrow's trading. Trend line support, this is the first stop, followed by the Kumo cloud. So it looks like the Nasdaq, if we get a serious run to the downside on a correction, could drop below the 12,000 mark, ladies and gentlemen. It is not out of the question. What about oil? What's going on with crude oil futures? How does it looking? Well, it's starting the year off with a crash alert as well. Trend line support around the 45-ish handle is the target on this one, but I believe it will drop down into the Kumo cloud into the 30s on a serious pullback. So definitely watch yourselves up here. You're getting a little lofty in the oil price. What about the Russell My Hustle? Well, you started in the red right here. The bears are in control of this one. You came into the new year under the auspices of a crash alert. Here that was here. Here's your downside production. And the trend line right here, sub 1850, is the initial target. And we'll see, because it's been leading it the way to the downside. Here is this bearish pointer right here. So I think we will drop sub 1900. You just have to hold on to your seats. What about silver? We saw gold, but what is the silver market doing? Well, we came into the year under the auspices of a rally alert. Here's the rally alert back here. Here's all the upside production. And now the market just needs to make a decision. What does it want to do? Does it want to make a run here? Or is it going to fail also and pull back down the trend line support around 25? It's a good question. We'll just have to watch and see and wait and follow charts, right? What about the Bitcoin futures composite index? What say ye? Well, I did tell you before all of this, before any of this was happening, way back yonder, I told you what was going to be. Well, my, if I wasn't correct, All right, here we are. I said that we were going to build the support between the 20,000, 22,000. That's exactly what we did. I said, because you need that support to catapult you to instantly go to 35,000. And ding, 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 ding. Here we are, ladies and gentlemen, just like I told you that the market was going to do. I said, you won't see it really slow down until you get to 35,000. I said that. I warned you of that. I told you long before you got up in here. Long before you got up in here. All right, so here we are. We are now at initial target. So what can you expect? Well, if you're using the pulse waves, definitely use that pop method and lock in as much profit as possible and prepare yourself for that correction when and if it comes, because you know eventually it will come. If it doesn't come today, tomorrow, next week, it is coming. And you know it's going to be lightning fast and it's going to be vicious. So you got to be ready for it. All right. So moving right on along, bulls are in control. Let's see how much they can get. See, if you were a subscriber of the Pulse Waves, you would have got this rally alert back here on December 14th, and you would have captured all of this move. All of this move. You would have got in before it hit 20,000, and you would be all the way up, setting pretty now, all the way up into the 30s. That's an amazing run on one single trade. Ladies and gentlemen, wow. That's all I can say. If you're not a subscriber to the Pulse Waves, what are you doing with your life? All right, here's the Canadian dollar. So the Canadian dollar's been under a lot of pressure. All right, so even though the bulls are still managing to be in control right here, we got a situation because it's under a lot of selling pressure. So the longer term, the bears have been in control up until this point. You got your rally alert here, got this upside production, then it's come all the way back down again. And the bulls are looking like they are probably getting close to losing control of this one. The Canadian dollar doesn't look to be playing ball right now. Not right now. Okay. Not right now. I don't know. This is a dangerous time for the Canadian dollar. I'm not sure what's going on here, but it's looking like the bulls have been trying to buy all the pullbacks, and it has not necessarily been working. So I'm not sure what's going on with this Canadian, but if we don't get a bounce right now within the next, I want to say 48 hours, it's probably looking like the bulls are going to lose control, and we could have a monster down leg coming in the Canadian. When I say monster down leg, I mean another one of these legs right here. From here to here, take that and then add it here. Yeah, it could be really, really, really nasty. So just want to give you the heads up on that. All right, for everybody in that live stream, go ahead and hit that smash that last like button for me. I hear you, Tony. I want you tell me how accurate you think the pulse waves have been, man. Looking back over 2020, taking a look at all the heads up, all the rally and crash alerts you got. You tell me, player, what you think. You know, I don't sit here and toot my own horn. I like for y'all to do that for me. Let the post waivers do that for me. That's not what I'm here to do. Y'all tell me. You see the charts I'm doing. You see these end of the day reports. You see these alerts. You tell me. Do you think you could have made some money following these reports? I think so. I think you would have had a really nice year last year. All right. Last but not least, here is the euro dollar. All right. So we came into today for crash alert as well. And the market's trying to hang on as much as possible. But I think the trend line support down here, breaking us below 120 is in order. So be ready, because look at this. You've had a nice run, and you've not even had a break. Look at this. Rally alert back here, April 24th of 2020, and it's been nothing but straight up. How do you do that? Straight up. Straight up. I tell you, man, it's amazing. It's amazing. So yeah, man, this is the time, man. If anybody's been sitting on the fence, This is the time to get in on these pulse waves, man. Seriously, I mean, why do you think I do these videos, every night? Win, lose, or draw, I'm doing the videos. I'm talking about it. That's what we do. Why do you think we keep pushing it the way we've been pushing it? Because we can see the handwriting on the walls. We can see what's coming. These rally and crash alerts are extremely accurate. Are they 100% accurate? No, nothing is 100% accurate. But I guarantee you, I will put this pulse wave system up against any other system out there, and I guarantee you we'll clean the floor with them, because there's nothing else like this on the market. All right. The charts that you see in these reports don't even do it justice. Don't even begin to do it justice. This is just something for you to get an idea of what we be talking about. But until you see the reports yourself, lay eyes on the reports yourself, you won't really get the gist of it. The reports go into so much more depth than these videos ever could. And it tells you specifically where to buy, specifically where to sell. And we do it before the market even moves. So that's just something for you to think about. Think about that. What kind of power would you have to have a tool in your hands that tells you where to buy and sell regardless of the news that comes out? Doesn't matter if it's May the 6th of 2010, the day of the flash crash. Doesn't matter if it's 9/11. Doesn't matter what's going on in the world. Can you imagine having a tool that tells you where to buy and sell in advance of a market move? Well in advance of a market move. That's what the pulse waves are, man. Pulse waves teach you how to make money, man. They show you how to make money. It's simple. It's like sitting next to a crystal ball and the crystal ball telling you what to do and exactly how to do it and when to do it. Okay? So it is what it is. And it's not really, oh, I got to learn, I got to read all these books, I got to study all these courses, I got to do this, I got to do that. Nah, I made it simple, man. So simple that you have the opportunity to start making money on day one. That's right. If you signed up right now, I designed it so that all you have to do is watch a 5-minute video and put yourself in a position to be prepared to make money immediately. There's no long coursework. It's not a whole bunch of classroom stuff. It's you sit next to me and do exactly as I instruct you to do. Do what I do. That's all you're doing. Watching me. Do what I do. This is what I'm doing today. Today, we're going to buy here and we're going to sell there. That's it. That's all you're doing. It's very easy. If you know how to use an iPhone, then you know how to use the pulse waves. If you can read, then you can use these pulse waves. Doesn't matter if you've been a trader before. It doesn't matter if you have 0 experience in trading. It doesn't matter if you have 15 years of trading. Doesn't matter what your experience level is. It's designed to get you hitting the ground running immediately. It's called earn while you learn. So the system is basically paying you to learn it. And it's not hard. It's not a whole bunch of books. It's not a whole bunch of coursework and classwork. You don't need to be a genius. You don't need to understand all these nuances in markets. You just need to understand some basic things, and then you hit the ground running. That's it. And we got loads of educational material for those that want to dive deeper, and you have this sensational hunger to learn everything markets. We got you. We got mad content for you in that department. But for those of you that just want to say, oh, forget all that other stuff, man, just tell me, what button do I push to make some money today? Then I got you. That's the pulse waves is. I tell you what button to push to make money today. You want to put money in your pocket? Push the button. Just that simple. Push the button. So as far as how much you need to start trading with, it just depends on how much risk capital you have set aside for trading. Risk capital means money that you have set aside so that if you lost this money, it will not change your lifestyle. It's money that you have set aside, earmarked for investment, earmarked for trading. That's step number one. All right. Some people have 100,000. Some people have 1,000,000. Some people have 10,000. Some people have 5,000. All right. Some people only have $500. Well, guess what? I got your back because I designed the PulseWave system to work with an account size as small as $500. That's right. If all you said that's all I got is $500. Good, I got you. Because with $500, you are not locked out of the market. Did you know that with $500, there is a lot of markets that you can get started trading with? You can go into the crypto markets. We'll show you how to trade in crypto with $500. You say, only got $500, man. Yeah, but guess what? You can go in, you can trade micro forex with $500. We can show you so many things you can do with $500. All right. So don't look at yourself and say, well, hey, man, I work at McDonald's. I work at Walmart. All I have is $500 set aside for anything. Well, good. I got your back. You ain't got to worry about it. We got you. And we made it super dirt cheap for you to get started as well and earn while you learn, man. Straight up. Now, one thing that we do, just so you know, the type of trading that we do, everything we do is we're holding positions overnight. All right. There's an old saying that goes like this: day traders rule the day, but swing traders rule the night. For those that are not aware, some of the biggest moves come in the nighttime markets. So we show you how to take advantage of that. All right. My typical trade will last me anywhere from 24 to 72 hours. All right. There's like this window, there's like this 3 to 5 day window that you will be in a trade. Some trades are faster than others. Some trades you may be in for weeks. Like, look at the chart. You tell me. Would this be do you see any day trade on here? No, you see longer term trend following position trades. That's what you see. And that's what we do. I designed the system so that you can capture daily and weekly bars. We don't use 5-minute charts, tick charts, 1-minute charts. We don't do none of that nonsense. We trade off of daily and weekly bars, and we get it in and we get it on and popping. And I show you how to manage your risk. I show you how to manage your positions, how to move your stops. I show you all of that stuff. And I made it so ridiculously affordable that if you worked at Walmart or McDonald's, you could do it. Exactly. I made it for the little man, for the small guy, because at the end of the day, it's the little people who make up the economy. It's the little people who do all the buying and selling and, of iPhones and shopping in supermarkets and propping up the economy. It's not the wealthy people who prop up the economy. It's the average Joe. It's the average everyday citizen. All right. So just wanted to put that bug in your ear, man. Okay. As far as excuse me, I see you, Dave, in the live. Holler at Frank, man. Holler at Frank, and holler at some of the people up in the trading room when it comes to where y'all gonna go and how y'all gonna get down with the crypto. I know that's a forever changing realm, and I'm sure some guys in the room will have some ideas for you. All right. There's a lot of things I cannot say on YouTube because of restrictions. But if you want to hit the peoples up in the trading room, well, we got something for you. All right. You can talk to like-minded people, and we don't have speech restrictions. We can actually say what we say. You know what I mean? All right. So be encouraged, everybody. Remember, bulls make money, bears make money, and pigs get slaughtered. So remember to take what you can and give nothing back. And I'm out. Peace.